Over the last year or so, I've taken it upon myself to look at what many consider as the worst anime out there and see for myself if they are as bad as they say. While Violence Jack was mediocre and Mars of Destruction was bad, but hilariously bad, Psychic Wars was legitimately bad with no redeeming factors to it, but not bad enough to deserve the title as one of the worst to me. So today I found another anime/film with that worst ever title to it, titled Beauty and Warrior. Unlike the last few entries though, this one doesn't come from Japan, but rather Indonesia, yet it's still considered an anime. Yeah, screw it. If we can call Thunderbolt Fantasy an anime, this can be anime too, I guess. There's not much else I could say about the history of this OVA because there isn't a lot of information out there, aside from where it was made and one of the teams behind it, IFD Films and Arts, mostly well known for their ninja movies, and having their main website look like a web design student's first project. But yeah, I've taken up enough of your time with this introduction, so let's see if this movie is as bad as people say it is. Our film starts off with what looks like an animated background you can find online, with text so generic and bland I wouldn't be surprised if it came from Windows Movie Maker before we cut to some throne room in the sky, where bootleg King Triton banishes one of his daughters from his country for marrying a human, and then kicks out another daughter for disagreeing with his decision. Wow, what a great leader. You think he throws people out of his country for getting him tea instead of coffee? But yeah, something you may have noticed about this film is that the animation is shit. It's stiff, it repeats certain bits as we get deeper into the film, and the character models look freaking ugly. Like someone ripped a base from DeviantArt, gave it clothes, and didn't do anything else to make the models look more appealing to the eyes. On top of that, the dubbing is horrendous. I may not be able to show audio due to copyright reasons, but throughout several scenes of this dub, there are numerous moments where the audio doesn't match up with the lips, the line delivery itself is terrible, putting Ocean Productions' dub of Dragon Ball to shame, and later on in the film, it sounds like there was a dog in the recording booth for one of the VAs because a bark/whine can be heard in the background. Oh, and the background music or effects are louder than the voices sometimes, making the dialogue hard to understand without subtitles. Needless to say, this movie's a mess in terms of the animation and audio elements. Anyways, after the two leave the kingdom, the white-dressed girl gives the other sibling a weird wink, which is making me legitimately concerned, and then the two go their separate ways. Oh, and the girl who was banished for marrying a human? Never seen again. Yeah, you'd think the movie would be centered around her, since she was the main one who got banished, but nope, it's the white-dressed girl. So, screw it, here's my theory on what happens. Girl in green found her husband, raised an army, and killed bootleg King Triton, becoming the queen. Speaking of queens, the girl in white, named Mai Yang, finds some water palace, because shut up, and becomes the queen of it, while also recruiting 5 monsters into her bodyguards. Man, this bizarre version of Power Rangers is weird. So after that scene, we cut to two brothers who barely have any differences between each other in terms of design, meditating before one of the brothers, named Mega, has a fight with this tiger-looking thing before tending to his brother's sweat. So why are they doing this? Well, they want the fortune to this palace that they somehow know about, but need to use meditation in order to access it for some reason. Yeah, I don't get it either. Regardless, the other brother gets into the palace as an ethereal spirit, fights off the bodyguards in a laughably bad fight scene, including repeated and stiff animation, and then meets the queen, who doesn't kill him, but invites him to tour the palace? The guy beat the shit out of your guards. Did you forget about that? Actually, better question. If part of the brothers' plan was to get the fortune, why doesn't this guy kill the queen now? It sounds so simple. There's no bodyguards around her. You have your chance. But no, she goes on the tour anyways and says that they can share the kingdom together while at the top of the palace. The two fall in love off screen and have a kid by combining their hearts or some crap like that. And as stunning as it is to ask how she even had a kid with him when he's a goddamn spirit, I will instead ask why they rushed the romance here. I know this movie is 45 minutes long, but still, this is really bad pacing to show them embracing, and then BAM! Here's the kid. Anyways, once that's over with, the brother returns to his body, and a magic sword just randomly appears in front of him. Hey, as long as he doesn't hold that magic sword aloft, we're good. What isn't good, however, is that Mega tries to grab the sword, but can't pull it. Oh, and he also looks constipated while trying to do it too. His brother tells him he isn't worthy, and the two have a fight of epic proportions. Yeah, screw Jotaro vs. Dio or any other kick-ass fight in anime. This is clearly the best fight scene in anime. Legit though, this is a pretty bad fight scene. But I'd be lying if I said this didn't make me laugh my ass off at its incompetence. So good job, movie. You finally did something right for once. Let's ruin that in the next scene where Branga's brother gives him the sword and he's somehow able to lift it now. Yeah, okay, movie. Oh, and even better, he can apparently destroy the world with it now. Our hero, everyone, giving his brother who tried to kill him a sort of magical power. And his wife doesn't seem to care. She just tells him to get his brother to give up so they can defeat monsters in the darkness, which probably would have made for a far more interesting movie than what we got with this. But instead of showing that scene, the film ends with the brothers standing on the cliff with some jewelry, and that's it. Movie's over. Yeah, Beauty and Warrior is pretty bad. The story is an almost incomprehensible mess, the animation is complete shit, the characters are flat and almost non-entities, and the audio is freaking abysmal. So, is this worthy of the title as one of the worst anime ever? Yes. While Psychic Wars was more frustrating to me and made me angry at numerous points, this movie is almost downright incompetent in every element. Like, it barely even tried. And to me, I think that's worse than a film like Psychic Wars and Mars of Destruction, because at least those try to be interesting. They failed at doing that, but at least they tried. So for your downright incompetence and lack of effort, Beauty and Warrior, you get to join the ranks of my least favorite animes of all time, next to School Days, Inukami, and Gundam Seed Destiny. Congratulations. So that concludes this review. I'm the Mounty, and I need some brain bleach. Christ, that was shit.
I'm home.
Hey, sweetie. How was work?
It was fine. Got some weird looks when I told them my new name was Susan Grimm, but I shrugged it off. Anyways, our package from the site that sends out random anime came in.
Sweet. Let's open her up.
Same. I'm excited to see what's inside.
Let's see. Diamond is Unbreakable.
Oh yeah, did you hear Part 5 got trademarked recently?
I did. Hopefully we'll get that anime soon.
Indeed. Let's see what else we got here. The Red Turtle!
Oh, another Studio Ghibli movie.
Cool, I love Kiki's delivery service and Spirited Away, so this will likely go in my collection.
What else we got here? Oh, here's one. A silent voice.
Oh, I know the perfect place for that.
Agreed.
Trash, 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 trash. Garbage!
Anyways, there's one left. Spice and Wolf. Ever seen that?
Not really.
Well, guess what we're watching tonight?